What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. I'm just gonna come back to y'all, drop a quick video on y'all, just giving y'all some quick gems and motivating y'all on how y'all can really make $1 million, how you're going to make $1 million, because I know a way how you can make $1 million a lot of different ways. And a lot of people think, oh, just because you got $1 million, you're supposed to look a certain way, dress a certain way, and do this and buy this and do that. And that's what people get a lot of things misconstrued. A lot of people, when they get money, they go buy all these things and then they spend all their money and now they back broke. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to thug it out. You're supposed to grind it out. You're supposed to keep hustling. You're supposed to keep going. And a lot of people feel like a lot of people have been broke so long that they finally got this money and they feel like they need to buy what they want to buy. They need to buy these things that they feel they need that they don't really need. You really just need a house and a piece of transportation. It don't got to be the best car. It could be a brand new, reliable car, A to B, get you where you need to go. Boom. So in 2022, this year, we're going to work on how we're going to become a millionaire. And I'm going to give you some steps on how to really become a millionaire. And it's not just about getting $1 million and you ain't got to do nothing else in life. You ain't got to work. You ain't got to do this. Because a lot of people don't understand. Once you get $1 million, that doesn't mean you just the richest in the world. You don't never got to do nothing else. You ain't got to stop working. It doesn't mean that, because a lot of people get that money and they spend it and they blow it. They don't know about taxes and they just get in a bad position. So I'm going to show you how to make $1 million, show you what ways you can start and how you can start improving your life. So it's a lot of people out there that's working 9 to 5s. There's a lot of people out there that's young that they see a lot of these people doing all these scams and getting loans and they don't want to work for the money. There's a lot of people out there, period, who don't want to work for the money. There's a lot of people out there that don't want to do anything. They just want all this money to go have fun, just go party and buy these clothes and cars and just sit around and smoke and drink and do all the things that don't really matter in life, when you should be trying to create generational wealth. There's a lot of people out there that want to get money to buy things that don't matter, that depreciates, but they don't want to get the money to invest in things, start a business, become a real important person in the world, become a real important person in a lot of people's lives. Because at the end of the day, the people who make jokes and say this and that, in real life, you're not important to anybody. I mean, you're important to somebody, but no one's gonna look at you like you're doing anything in life. No one's gonna be like, oh, you a boss. No one's gonna respect you on that level until you actually show them you're actually doing it. So I'm gonna show everybody how to make $1 million. And the first thing to getting $1 million is really figuring out what you want to do. A lot of people out there working jobs. A lot of people doing this and doing that and doing things to get money. The main thing is people got to stop trying to get fast money. That's the main people problem. Everybody want fast money. They don't want to build a platform. They don't want to build a brand. They don't want to build anything. They just want the money now. And fast money isn't always the right way. I mean, sometimes you can get fast money and put you in a position to do a lot of other things, and you can build off that. But a lot of times people do things that they don't want to do to get fast money, and they just know that's all they're gonna do. A lot of people either work 9 to 5s or they sell drugs. That's all they do. So boom, you gotta think about it like this. What is $1 million? You working a 9 to 5 and you know how to you getting checks every week, but it's not enough. What else do you know how to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to learn? What are you interested in? Because I tell people like this: the main goal in becoming a successful person or a multi-millionaire, because it's not about $1 million, it's about multi-millions and creating generational wealth and breaking the curse of your family being broke. So what do you know how to do? What do you know how to do that the next person wish they knew how to do? What knowledge do you know that the next person wish they knew? And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, they just think, oh, I want to be a rapper, or I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why so many people in the world are rappers and singers and do everything, all these things that a lot of people do, because they feel like they can take the easy route out. They feel like, oh, I'm gonna get this hit song, I'm gonna get this money, it's gonna change my life. So let's get that understood right now. It's a lot of rappers out here. It's a lot of people doing this thing called the entertainment business right now, because a lot of people feel like they got some type of talent. Everybody feel like they can rap. Everybody feel like they can do this. Okay, so boom. Anytime anything gets oversaturated with something, I don't want to do it, because I understand like it's too many people trying to do the same thing, and there's not enough room for everybody to be doing the same thing. Once there's too many people doing the same thing, I shy on to something else. So boom. Figure out what's the next thing. Figure out what everybody isn't doing. So when you become the first person to do it, it's gonna be a lot of people gravitating on what you're talking about and what you're doing. And now they're gonna pay you to learn how to do it because no one else is doing what you're doing. Because once you're the monkey see, monkey do, and you're doing what the next person doing, everybody you can get that information from anywhere. You can do all that from anywhere. So if you got a 9 to 5 right now, and you working on trying to become a multi-millionaire, the first thing I want you to do is, okay, look at your credit. First, you're gonna look at your personal credit. How can you get this personal credit to an 850? And then you're gonna think about what ways do I see myself becoming a millionaire? What ways do I see myself investing in something to make this $1 million? Because a lot of people say, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. But when you sit down and think about it, you don't have not one way of thinking you're going to become a millionaire. You don't have you don't know, because I do these lessons all the time, and I ask people real life questions like, what do you like to do? How do you see yourself becoming a millionaire? Have you ever just thought about, like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna get millions off this, or I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna make millions off this, or I'm gonna sell this, I'm gonna do that? And the people are like, I never really thought about it, bro, and I understand that. Because a lot of people don't really understand what's going on. A lot of people get their LLCs and their EIN numbers like, I got a business. No, you do not have a business. You're on a good path, but you got to get it established. You got to get your Dun and Bradstreet, your NAV to track it. You got to do all these things to start getting your business credit established, which is calculated on a paydex score, not 400, 500, 600, 700. No, it's from 1 to 100. 80 or better meaning you're a good source to loan some money, get business funding to. And a lot of people don't understand these. A lot of people don't even know what a paydex score is. I ask people all the time, what's your business credit? What's your business credit score? Oh, 600. No, it's not. But you telling me you know what you're doing. The way I look at it is, if you're not an entrepreneur or putting yourself in a position to pay yourself, we're in a whole different lane, because I want to teach everybody how to pay themselves. As long as you pay yourself, you can pay yourself however much you want to pay. You can pay yourself $1 million a month, $1 million a year, $1 million every 2 years, however much, because you're making the money. No one's telling you just how much you're paying. You can pay however much you want to pay yourself an hour. Vice versa, you working at 9 to 5 and they telling you how much you're gonna get paid an hour, how many hours you're gonna work. So you work this amount of hours this week, and that amount of hours this week is gonna accumulate to this amount. And you do that for 2 more weeks, it's gonna accumulate to the same amount, which means you're never going to make over an X amount of money, which means that amount is not going to make you a millionaire or a multi-millionaire. So it's all about making the money that you make while you're at work, thinking about some things that you want to do, actually sitting back and thinking with your spouse or by yourself and saying, okay, what do I know how to do, or what do I know? What can I teach, or what can I do that's going to produce or generate some income, some capital, some USD? And once you do that, now you say, okay, let me take a little bit of this work check and let me go invest in this, or let me stack some work checks. Let me pay my bills first so I can make sure you know what I'm saying, and then let me do this. Because a lot of people don't understand. You can be getting these jobs, saving the money up, and then investing, and then stopping and really going after your passion. And that's why I ask people, what do you like to do? What are you interested in? What do you know? Because once you do you're doing something that you love to do, you're not going to worry about the income. You're not going to worry about the residuals. You're just going to be worrying about pushing this product. 3 Ps, product, perception, and promotion. So you can get your brand out there, your platform, and so many people are going to be intrigued with it. So when you really do start selling it, and it makes sense. You have so many people already intrigued that a lot of people are going to want to buy it, and you're going to make some money. Invest in yourself. That's what I mean about investing in yourself. A lot of people want to sell hair. A lot of people want to cut hair. A lot of people want to sell, resell shoes. A lot of people want to have food trucks. A lot of people want to do a lot of different things. Okay, do it. If you got a job, you can invest in something. If you got a phone right now, you know some type of way to get you some money, which means you can get you enough money to invest in something. If you got a cell phone right now and you can watch this video, 9 times out of 10, you know how to you can make at least get you $1,000 some type of way, or at least $500, and you can go invest in something. And I tell you guys, a lot of times, all the things you can invest in stocks. I told you guys the dividend stocks that you can invest in, which means these are type of stocks that when you invest in them, you're automatically going to get a percentage back. And the more you invest in, the more you're going to get back. You can go invest in some type of business that you want, some type of just think about so many things that you could be selling out there, that you could be producing for somebody that's lazy, that don't want to do it just like you don't want to do it. And by you want to do it, now you can go sell it to them, because that's all they want to do is spend money and have you do it, or get them the product or something like that. It's all about making yourself wanted. So, boom, that's a way to make $1,000,000. You gotta start. You just gotta wake up and start tapping into a lot of different things. In order to make $1,000,000 or multi-$1,000,000 or more than $2-3 million, you have to do something, and you have to make yourself wanted. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, they do something and they made themselves wanted. Easy as that. Everybody that you know are billionaires. They created something and they made themselves their product wanted. Easy as that. You can't beat that. You gotta learn how to make the money. You gotta learn how to save the money. You gotta learn how to control. Just because you want it, just because everybody else doing it, don't mean you have to do it too. Because when that's all said and done, and they spent all their money, now you still got some money. Now you can go do the exact same thing that they did, if not better. And that's what we need to get through our heads. Stop being followers and be leaders. Sacrifice sometimes. In order to get where you want to be, you gotta make a lot of sacrifices. And I sacrifice a lot. I'm not the richest man. I'm not the poorest man. But I know how to sacrifice. I know how to invest. I know how to take the steps. I know how to trust the process. Because once it's all said and done, when everybody else that y'all loving so much on YouTube and they doing this and that, and the money didn't run out on that, but I got my credit together and I got multi-millions of dollars because I invested here and there, it's all gonna make sense. And then y'all gonna be like, oh, King Hussle, I remember when you did it. That's cool too. But let's just make it be clear. I've been made $1,000,000 and I'm showing you how to make $1,000,000. And that's why I give lessons. So I want to see more people out there really thinking about what they want to do, what they're interested in, and what they know. Once you think about that, invest in it. Stop worrying about, just make some sacrifices. Stop smoking that weed. Stop drinking that liquor. Stop partying all the time. Stop buying all them clothes. Stop doing something that you do so much that you really don't need. If you even got to make a budget sheet to really just pinpoint where you going wrong at, do that so you can know, all right, I need to cut down on this. I need to cut down on that. I don't need to buy this weed all the time. I don't need to go buy fast food like this all the time. I got a Quest card or I got a EBD card. I can go buy and get food for free and cook that. Make it make sense, because now you got to start living like an adult. Now you got to start living like a normal citizen, because you're not going to be able to stay at your mama's house forever. You're not going to be able to stay at your girlfriend's house forever. You're not going to be able to stay at your boyfriend's house forever. But you're going to be able to stay at your own house forever because you're the one paying the bills. You don't have to go anywhere until you don't pay the bill. And that's on you. So hold yourself accountable for your own life. Start figuring out what you guys like to do. Stop complaining about you working this 9 to 5. You need to learn how to make some money. You need to do a quick scam or something like that. That's not the way to go. Really figuring out how to do something, what you know, and provide it to the next person is the way to go. Because once you applied knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Once you got some type of knowledge and you apply it, you turn it to power, and now people want to come to you. So this your boy King Hussle, just dropping some quick gems on y'all this late night. Happy Saturday to people. Hope y'all having a good day. Make sure y'all come to get y'all lessons from me. Make sure y'all tapping in with me, because prices will be going up soon. Basic lessons, FaceTime 101. No time period is $500. Unlimited gems is $1,000. In person is $3,000. Get y'all lessons now. Anybody want a feature in a video is $1,000. From one of my cameramen. Y'all gotta shoot one of them. So let's all elevate. I'm looking for artists. I'm looking for people for my production company. So let's all win. It's your boy King Hussle. I'm out of here. Peace.